Hey guys, welcome back. It's been a few days since I posted anything like this. I've been shooting some stuff behind the scenes with the MacBox and all that, and I'm gonna post a comparison a little bit later. In the meantime, I wanted to go over a question that I used to get a lot more, I think because I was younger, so it kind of lined up the people that I was hanging out with. And the question was, do you need college for photography? And the short answer is no, but let's dive into it a little. Now, if you're gonna be a doctor, a lawyer, a dentist, if you're gonna be digging up here, if you're gonna be cracking me open, or if you're gonna be digging into my teeth, please go to school. I want somebody that really knows what the heck they're doing and they learned everything they needed to learn there and then carried on, whatever. However, if you're doing something that's a little bit more artistic, that requires a little bit of your own flavor, personally, I don't think that college is gonna teach you to push the boundaries of your craft or to be creative or to experiment with new things. I think that that has to come from within. I think that there's no way that somebody's gonna teach me to love what I do. That was something that for some reason it just clicked, no pun intended, and I went, okay, this makes sense. I like this. I'm going to do this. I mean, in any job, I think that if you're a doctor, a lawyer, or dentist, or anything, like you do have to enjoy what you do. There's a guy that works at 7-Eleven up the street from here. That son of a bitch is happier than anyone I've ever seen working at a convenience store. Every time I go in there, he tries to help me. He tries to, hey bro, I saw you were walking around and did you not find what you needed? How can I help? I'm like, Jesus Christ. That kind of work ethic you need if you're going to be doing anything. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent again. So let's come back to it. Some of you guys may know that I actually did go to school for photography back in, I don't know, the mid 2000s. So anyway, started off as undecided at a community college, which I think if you don't know what the hell you're doing that is a great idea because you're not spending your money or your parents' money and you're figuring out what you actually want to do. So I started undecided. I didn't know what the hell I wanted to do, so I decided to go into business school, just like everyone else that goes into business school. I've never seen anybody that goes, this is what I wanted to do. It's just, I like money and I want to do this. I actually don't care for money, so it was a little stupid that I went into it. So I went to school in Binghamton after that, which was about 4 hours away from my house. And I went for one semester. I hated it and I switched over to photography. Fast forward, I went to college for photography, and the major fault that I saw when I was there was, and if we went to college together, I'm not shitting on you, I promise you, it's just, I saw that there was a majority of people that just didn't care to be there, which blew my mind because I'm like, if you don't want to be here, why are you here? You're over 18, I mean, you're an adult. But in any case, I saw a ton of people that really didn't want to be there or didn't care to be there, or there wasn't like a spark that like, I really want to learn. And on top of that, I just felt every single moment that I had free, I was out with my friend Lainey, my friend Steve. We went out shooting upstate. We went out, like anywhere. Anytime we got a chance, we went out and shot. And what I realized is school was not going to teach me that. School is not going to teach you that. So if you want to do something, school's not going to teach you to get out and do what you want to do. So my point is I kind of picked up on something that hard work is going to trump anything. So if you're at a college, but you're really only there just putting in the time to get a piece of paper, that's not really going to do much. But if you're in college and you're working your ass off and you are actually learning, you're getting a lot out of it, more power to you. Keep at it. However, my approach, if you want to be a photographer that go to college, I probably would say, here, grab a light, let's go and learn. Let's go and mess up a little bit. That's how you're going to learn. So with myself, I found a mentor, somebody that knew what they were doing. And that is actually one of the points that I wrote down, is find someone that knows what they're doing and find somebody that loves what they're doing. Because if you go and assist somebody that hates what they're doing, you're going to think that everybody is like this. If you go and you assist somebody and they love what they're doing, you're going to think that everybody is like this. I don't know if you can tell, like that is very important. So when Sergio or Andrew or other Sergio, when they came to me, they knew that I mean, there's nothing I'd rather be doing. So if you feel that way about your craft, get out there and do it. School is not going to teach you passion, or it's not going to make you passionate about it. And I'll tell you this, if somebody comes in for an interview and they have a college degree, but their attitude isn't great, and I can tell they're not a team player, I mean, why would I hire someone like that? I'd rather hire somebody that doesn't know anything about photography, but is a good person and has a drive that wants to just be shooting constantly. And luckily for me, I think that that's what I found with the guys that work here. I'm actually gonna make a vlog on how the team came together later, but that's for another day. The point of what I was just saying is that hard work trumps any piece of paper. You can bring your diploma on a frame and show me how many stickers you got, And if I can tell that you're a piece of garbage, get the fuck out. Like, we're not gonna have you here. I'm sorry. I want somebody that enjoys what they're doing and they're a good person and is passionate about what they're doing. I'm getting repetitive, so we're gonna move on. So do I think you need college to be a photographer? I don't really think so. I think that there are so many different avenues to find your path or find where you want to be that school may actually end up slowing you down. If 33-year-old me talked to 21-year-old me, I would say, stop with the school nonsense. Go and find Chris. He's going to teach you everything you need to know, or at least a lot of things you need to know, the basics basically that will get you by, and go from there. I wouldn't have wasted the other few years. I actually, you know what, here's a funny fact. I was one semester shy of graduating from photography school with my bachelor's. I got my associates, but I was one semester shy, and I was just like, I don't need this anymore. Like, I was getting up and going to school and going, what the hell am I doing here? Third year, well, fourth year by then, into it, they go, we're gonna learn how to shoot with off-camera lighting. And if you know our work, that's pretty much what we love to do. And I had been doing it for 2.5 years already. That's when I went, what the hell am I doing here? Because I knew that they weren't going to teach me how to do off-camera lighting. I was already doing that for the last few years. So I was doing it because I enjoyed it. So if everybody else hasn't done it yet, it means that they really weren't diving into what else can I do? How can I manipulate light? All that. Not that off-camera lighting is like the end all. It's just that there's so much control of light and mood and all that when you take your light off of your camera, basically. And that's when I just said, forget it, I'm not doing this. It's too goddamn cold to get on that train in the morning to go to school. And actually, that brings up another point. Going to school, it costs money. So if you're going to a school, I went to a school that cost, I think at the time was, I could be completely off. I think it was like $2,500 a semester. I did that on purpose. I only applied to this school because I knew that the tuition was that much. I was not about to take out a $100,000 loan on a photography degree. Even as a dummy back then, that didn't make sense to me. And to take out a loan, let's say it's a $60,000 loan, and you're getting out of school, there's no guarantee that you have a job. And now you may end up having to take on jobs that you hate to pay for a loan that really, in my opinion, you didn't really need. So it just doesn't add up. I don't really know how to end this video. That's pretty much it. As far as I can think of, the reasons, I mean, financially, I just don't think it makes that much sense. Now, don't think I'm completely shitting on college. If you think that you're gonna get a lot out of it, go ahead and try it. Go ahead and try it out. But at the same time, I would say, go to school, go for a semester or two, starting out, doing all that, and assist other photographers. And then see, is there more worth or more value in going to school or assisting and shooting for this person? It's your life. You do whatever you want.